Rakta Yahawah,
Rakta Yahawah,
Rakta Yahawashi,
Rakta Yahawashi,
Rakta Yahawah,
Rakta Yahawah,
Rakta Yahawashi.
Rakta Yahawashi.
Double honor to the apostles, the elders, and salutations to you, still brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity.
Tonight we're going to do a lesson on the characteristics of Yahawashi.
Exodus
15:3.
The book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3. It says, the Lord, Yahawashi is a man of war. Yahawashi is his name.
He's a man of war. Now, everybody in the world think the Lord just love. He don't do this, he don't do that. He just love. Or he don't do nothing evil. The book of the Old Testament, that book basically going to war really. Like our people fighting different nations, or other nations fighting each other. But this book is about, especially Old Testament, is about war. I give me
Deuteronomy.
Yes.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 1. It says, when the Lord, Yahawashi thy power, shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when the Lord, Yahawashi thy power, shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them.
And them all handmaidens, them handmaid nations. And Lord said what?
He said, and when the Lord thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them.
He said, smite them, basically kill them. And you know, if like I was saying, man, everybody think the Lord just all love. He don't do no bad, no evil. I mean, what's that right there? He said kill all of them.
And that was righteous. You know, because the Hamites was sacrificing kids to Molech, and doing rituals. They were doing the pedophilia, the homosexuality. You know, because they tell you in the book of Sirach, you know how Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12 and 14. You know, all what them Hamites were doing, how they were sacrificing kids. You know, but it tell you what the Hamites were doing in that land because of big misconception, especially with the 10 Commandments. They think when they say thou shalt not kill, there ain't nobody else supposed to die. They ain't talking about that, man. They talking about thou shalt not murder, man, which is murder someone unrighteously, man, or unlawfully, man. All right, being wicked and murdering someone, man. But some of the judgments for breaking the laws was you will get killed, you will get stoned. So that wouldn't make no sense to have a commandment say thou shalt not kill, talking about thou shalt not murder, man, because it's like the scripture said, Yahawashi, all right, whom the world called God and Jesus, he told the nation of Israel to smite those people and utterly destroy them, man.
All right, bro. Hey, this is Exodus 8:4-10. It states, and Moses said unto the Lord, O my Lord, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue. And Yahawashi said unto him, who have made man's mouth, or who maketh the dumb, or deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? Have not I the Lord?
Yahawashi do everything. Like he brings, if people die, he done it. People become rich, he done it. People became crippled, blind, you name it, Yahawashi done it.
I got a real quick one. To go with that scripture you brought out why they killed those handmaiden nations. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12 was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those inhabitants of the Holy Land whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcraft and wicked sacrifices, and also those merciless murders of children, and the devours of man flesh, and the feast of blood, with their priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew, and the parents they killed with their own hands, souls destitute of help. You know, they're going into what the brother brought out, how Yahawashi son Israel are right against those nations that were doing all those acts in the Holy Land. Man. You know how it was a righteous kill, man.
Hey, I got a free dictionary.com characteristic. It says being a feature that helps to distinguish a person or thing, distinctive. It says a feature that helps to identify, tell apart, or describe recognizably a distinguishing mark or trait. An example of the Most High's trait is Exodus 20, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy power, am a jealous power. And that's one of his characteristics right there. Is he's a jealous power. He don't want his people worshiping other gods, you know, other deities. You know,
All right.
don't you just worship him, just cold-heartedly. You know, Go ahead.
On this Nahum chapter 1, starting in verse 2. You hear this? It says, the Most High is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries and reserve wrath for his enemies.
Come. And who's our enemies? First don't eat them, and the rest of them are other nations. Right.
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and would not at all acquit the wicked.
Who's the wicked? Esau, man. And Esau been from this world since he been ruled. And his wickedness just right now it's getting worse and worse.
It's like a cancer.
Yeah, it's spreading.
Like the scripture said, the Lord is slow to anger, man. He long suffering. So he basically, he ain't gonna quit the wicked. He just letting their track record build up to the point to where he gonna come down with full wrath. You know, it's just like because our people, we got the same characteristics of the Lord, man. You got Jacob, he'll, you know what I'm saying? He'll put up with something for so long until he about to snap out, man. That's how it's gonna be with the Lord. He letting everything build up until he basically just snap out, man, until he gonna explode. It said the Lord had his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Couple more verses. I said he rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry, and drive up all the rivers. Bashan languish, and Carmel and the flowers of Lebanon languish. The mountains quake at him, and the hills melt, and the earth is burned at his presence, yea, the world and all that dwell therein.
That's why you call Yahawah Almighty, man, because he controls everything, man. The elements, you know, tells you that the mountains melt before him, so on and so forth, man. That's why you have to fear Yahawah.
That's why Yahweh's name is He is. You know? Like, there's so many words you can put behind it. He is. Like, he's everything, you know?
That's right.
It said, verse 6, who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in the fierceness of his anger?
That's a rhetorical question right there. He been funny, you know, been sarcastic. That's a good word to say.
His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him.
And the ones he knows is elect, and the ones he gonna be good to is elect, because on the elect gonna confess their sins or what like the sins they gonna
They're gonna repent.
They're gonna repent. They're gonna repent and say, man, I done this, Lord, and basically, you know, give their life over to Yahawashi and let him take the reins. But the 2/3 of them, they ain't gonna try to repent at all. They're gonna keep doing what they doing.
Psalm 2, 1-4, pointed in verse 4. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine vain things? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahawah and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision. And that's Yahawashi. He's basically that's showing another characteristic of him being, you know, he's funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, plus
he has a sense of humor.
He got him a trick bag.
Yeah,
it's a trick bag.
so he's gonna be laughing, thinking he least.
Yeah.
You know, you go ahead.
No, you got. I mean, you know, basically, bro, saying like Yahawashi, he gonna the least thing they gonna get this. They try to do world order, but they don't know. Most I just playing like a filler, man. He playing them, and they don't know it though. It's a trick bag they got.
So that's a characteristic showing his sense of humor.
I got a quick one for you, bro. Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, Yahawashi, but a just weight is his delight. So like you saying, bro, you know, like the topic is, he's not only good, he has that evil side as well, which is still righteous because basically, hey, is what he does, man. He gets grieved in the spirit when he sees his, you know what I'm saying, his people in the state they're in, so on and so forth, man. He has a sense of humor, you know.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 5, verse 4. For thou art not a power that hath pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. You know, so, you know, a big doctrine of the church, okay, the plantation Christians like to say that, you know, say the Most High, say he hate sin, but he love the person, man. All right, but that's not so, man. They don't know the characteristics of Yahawashi. They don't know his ways, man. Because if you read verse 5 again, it says, the foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity, man. All right, who's working in iniquity, man? The person, man. All right, he hates people, man. All right, you know, he hates Esau as a nation. But the wicked of our people, you know, they gonna come back in the kingdom. But right now, he hates them too, man, for their ways, man. You know? And we're going to put another precept on this book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment, man.
Hey, another thing, like the brother said, the scripture said God hates sinners. And a lot of folks say, no, God don't hate the sinner, he hates the sin. Yeah. So, yeah, so most I say he hates sinners. The sin can't sin. Person got sin. So if you're a sinner, if you're a person you sin, you're a sinner.
Which we all sin, man. But like the brother said, the elect gonna repent from their sins, and they gonna offend less and less, man. And then it's all on you part of the elect. The Most High not gonna count your sins against you, man. You know, because we all sin and fall short of the glory. But you know, but there's one or two sinning willfully. You know, just sinning at will, basically.
Because they're doing it back, you know, because they'll sin and they'll have a sacrifice.
Precept.
You know, they kept going, they just kept going on and on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if they did it, if people knew that, they would do the same thing. Today. They're like, oh, I did some gay shit. I'm gonna sacrifice this day for the wood. Yeah.
Come back.
But you know what, they do that in a form, because when Jake fuck up, what they say, I'm going to church tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to church Sunday, so it can tell you it's the same people without the sacrifices and shit. But every time they do something, I'm gonna go to church. I need to go to church. I smoke weed or I cheat on my wife. I need to go to church.
And then we get church, they food and they eating pork at the church with shrimp and shit. So you mean they just put sin on top of sin.
Bro. Actually, y'all had a precept.
This Proverbs 6 and 16. It says 6 things though the Lord hate, yea 7 are abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and the hands that shed innocent blood, and the heart that devises wicked imagination, feet that be swift and running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren.
Come. Don't say sit there he hate. Like like the brother always said, the plantation Christian, plantation Christian, they always say Lord don't hate nobody.
Right.
It's all about love. The Lord got all these feelings, and now we have all these feelings: hate, anger, sad. But the Lord don't have no anger. The Lord don't have number one feeling: love. It's all about love, though. You know. So when they kill Yahawashi, oh, that's love, right? Oh, I love him. Gonna kill him. So that's love.
You want to bring it up?
There you go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter. Is it on it up? Sirach chapter 33, starting at verse 10. It says, in much knowledge the Lord has that Salah. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth. In much knowledge the Lord has divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them have he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places.
Come on, man. So Yahawashi outside doesn't deal with everybody the same, man.
Right.
You know, not no like the brother said, that's a false balance, man. All right. The other nation are nothing to him. Esau, he hates Esau, so-called white man. All right, and nation of Israel was the nation that he sanctified, man, to himself, man. You know.
Nothing. Esau is the only one out of all them nations that don't get no mercy. Cause Yahawashi hate Esau. The rest of them gonna have mercy. They gonna get the land back after done slavery. But Esau, you get no mercy, man. None. Hell, you ain't show us no mercy. So why should Yahawashi serve you mercy?
Right.
Verse 13, it says, as the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him to render them as liketh him best. Good is set against evil, life against death, so is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High. They are two and two, one against another.
It's like movies. If good guy versus bad guy, got good versus evil. It's been that way. Cartoons and name it, we love be like, man, I'm going for the good guy. Even sometimes the bad guy is the good guy. Certain movies now. But now Esau, you're not a good guy now. Hell no.
I got a quick character. Alright, Daniel 7, verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like a fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire.
Come. Yeah, hair pure wool. And we own people they have hair as pure wool. So on Negroes, and like the guy working in Latino, his hair just like mine. Just like mine. So and Native Americans. So who on people that fit the description?
Alright, I got to know this is John 14, verse 7. I'm gonna start at verse 6. Yahawashi said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man come unto the Father but by me. If you have known me, you should have known my Father also. And from henceforth you know him and have seen him.
Come. If you see Yahawashi, you seen the Father. Because they the same.
Well, they look the same.
They look the same. They the same, but they ain't the same, Yeah, they look the same. So like,
Got a quick one, bro. And this is 2nd Ezra 5:23, and said, O Lord, that bearest rule of every wood of the earth, and of all the trees thereof, thou hast chosen thee one only vine. And of all lands of the whole world, thou hast chosen thee one pit. And of all the flowers thereof, one lily. And of all the depths of the sea, thou hast filled thee one river. And of all builded cities, thou hast hallowed Zion unto thyself. And of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove. And of all the cattle that are made, thou hast provided